The Middle East has remained one of the most volatile regions on Earth for more than a century, but the chaos we witness today did not emerge overnight. Its roots lie deep in history, in a time when foreign powers reshaped the region according to their own interests. The collapse of the Ottoman Empire after World War I marked the beginning of a new political order, as Britain and France moved quickly to divide vast territories into artificial nation-states. Through secret agreements like Sykes-Picot, straight borders were drawn across deserts, mountains, and tribal lands with little regard for the ethnic, linguistic, or religious realities of the people living there. Entire communities found themselves divided overnight, none more famously than the Kurds, who were split across Turkey, Iraq, Syria, and Iran, becoming minorities in every state they inhabited. At the same time, rival sects and ethnic groups were forced together inside fragile borders, planting the seeds for future civil wars, territorial disputes, and political instability. These borders were not designed for long-term peace, but for short-term control, and over time, the pressure within these artificial states continued to grow. Then came the discovery of oil, transforming the Middle East from a strategically important crossroads into the beating heart of the global energy system. Massive reserves beneath Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, and the Gulf made the region one of the most valuable places on Earth, attracting the interests of global superpowers. Pipelines, shipping routes, and oil exports tied the fate of the world economy to the stability of this region, making foreign intervention even more intense and more frequent. As the Cold War unfolded, the Middle East became a geopolitical chessboard where the United States and the Soviet Union fought for influence through proxy wars, supporting opposing governments, militias, and military regimes. Instead of direct confrontation, global powers used the region as a stage to expand their reach, often deepening local conflicts rather than resolving them. Nations like Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan became battlegrounds in a much larger global struggle for dominance, where decisions made on the international level had lasting consequences on the ground. The effects of those interventions can still be seen clearly today. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict remains one of the world's most painful and unresolved disputes, shaped by decades of tension, displacement, and competing national identities. In Syria and Iraq, the collapse of state authority created openings for extremist groups to rise and spread across fragile borders, turning instability into widespread crisis. Civil wars, sectarian violence, and territorial disputes are not isolated events, but the visible fractures of an unstable political map created long ago. Adding to this instability is the regional rivalry between Iran and Saudi Arabia, two powerful states competing for ideological, political, and military influence across Yemen, Lebanon, Iraq, and Syria. Their competition fuels proxy wars, strengthens divisions, and keeps the region locked in a constant cycle of tension and uncertainty. What appears to be separate conflicts is often part of a much larger, interconnected struggle for power and influence across the region. A century after the Ottoman collapse, the old colonial lines still haunt the modern Middle East, with many of today's conflicts burning along the very same fault lines created by foreign diplomacy. Oil wealth, foreign intervention, unresolved territorial disputes, and regional rivalries continue to reinforce the same cycle of instability. The Middle East did not simply become a battlefield by accident. It was shaped into one through decades of strategic interference, artificial borders, and competition for resources. And as long as those historical scars remain embedded in the political map, the region will continue to stand at the center of the world's geopolitical chessboard, where local conflicts and global ambitions collide again and again with no